You're watching MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
And welcome everybody to Floresville, Texas and Floresville High School Gymnasium for the beginning of our broadcast season for Medina Valley Panther Volleyball. The Panthers, led by Coach Disa Griggs once again this year, are currently sitting at a record of overall 15-10. That's 15-10 overall, this being their last non-district game before they get started with the district contest this Friday at home versus Laredo Johnson. I'm Jeff Stivers, and I'm flying solo tonight. I hope that the broadcast we have for you this evening will be plentiful and entertaining, and I hope everything works because this is our first broadcast, and that's the number one reason we wanted to come out and do a game early. So we're a little late getting on, but I want to encourage you to sit back and watch a good game, as both of these schools have played each other this year already twice actually, and they have split contests. The first contest was won by Floresville, as they won a 2-0 contest in a tournament, and then the last contest, I believe, was won by Medina Valley, who also won 2-0, I believe. I don't have that score with me, but they did split contest in 2 tournament games. So should be an entertaining game. The Panthers are without one of their bigs today. Call her a big because she is 6'3". Carrie Graham, she is sitting out this evening. It's a little minor injury, trying to get her ready for the playoff run. Thank you, John Friesenhan, who's watching. I appreciate you tuning in, brother. She will be sitting out this game just to get her ready, get everybody healthy, ready to go. And it's always good to play without one of your starters every so often to kind of give you a little insight as to what you may have to, incur through the long, tough district season. So we're about ready to get going here, and I would give you the lineups. I do not have the starting lineups, but I will get them to you as soon as I can. Looks like for Floresville, I'm going to go out on a limb and say number 2, Maddie Harden, is starting, because I think I remember her from the past. And as soon as they get out there, I will give you a starting lineup. We'll also try to keep a scoreboard, but since I am a one-man show tonight, I may fall a little behind, but I will try to catch up. As volleyball is a super fast-paced game. So I got, let me see, number 9 is the starter. Number 2, like I mentioned. Number 9 is Emily Hutchinson. I remember her too. That's number 22, Mackenzie Suffolk is a starter. Number 11, that's Sloan Paul. And number 22 will be removed for the Librero, Giada Obregon. And who am I missing? Number 4, McKenna Hartless. That is your starting lineup for the Jaguars. For Medina Valley, it'll be number 3, Kara Garcia. Number 16, Casey Ferris. Number 17, Alana Smith. Number 3, let me see, I said number 3. Number 4, that's going to be side out to the Panthers. That's number 4, that's Abigail Beal. And your server currently right now is going to be the libero, Addison Friesenhahn. And I think I probably missed one, but I'll try to get it here in a minute as Friesenhahn with the serve. And she'll get an ace right off the bat as that falls in front of the Floresville defender, Maddie Hurden. So 2-0 early score here. That's going to be set cross court and a kill there for, as I learn the girls' names, that's number 7. That's Madeline Salazar. Madeline Salazar with her first kill of the game. And since I am a one-man show, I will not be keeping stats like that. For all of y'all interested in how many kills, that's going to be free ball over to the Panthers. Bump set, and Beal with the attack. Beal one more time, and she's going to get that one to fall as the Panthers take an early 4-0 lead. We'll figure out how to get the score in here real quick. And there you go, 4-0 lead for the Panthers. Friesenhahn continuing to serve. Jump serve, Friesenhahn. Number 4 on the attack, and that's going to be in there ahead of Friesenhahn. That's McKenna Hurtless with the kill. So first point on the board for the Jaguars, 4-1. 4-1 is your score. Librero, number 8, lines it up to serve. That's Giada Obregon. That's going to be out a little bit long on the attack for Beal. And I'm going to be the first to say there's not a whole lot I know about volleyball, so I will not be doing a lot. I know that was in the net by Obregon. So Panthers get another point. This is rally scoring, which is a little different than what I was used to. But rally scoring, and looks like number 9, that's going to be Madison Bullard has checked into the game, and that's going to be a kill. Bam! And I looked down to right, and I didn't see who it was, but it sounded hard, and it sounded right straight down. So 5-3 now. The Jaguars gain a point back. Serve. There's Maddie Hurden. Maddie Hurden also with the pickup there. That's going to be that's going to be deep and out. Number 12 who has checked in, that's Gabby Valadez. And number 2 is checking in for the Panthers. That's Haley Bull. Haley Bull seeing her first action. She'll go right to the server's line. Like I said, I will be a little slow on the scoreboard as I am right now at 6-3. I may try to recruit somebody from the bleachers here in a minute, see if somebody wants to help me keep score. As fast-paced as volleyball is, it's easy to get behind up here. Bull's serve is going to be in the net. So side out, 6-4. Panthers lead the Jaguars. Let's see, that's going to be number 9. That's going to be Emily Hutchinson. I remember her from past years. Emily Hutchinson with the serve. A little jump serve there. Goes back row. That was number 13 on the attack there. I'll get you her name here in a minute for the Panthers, and that's going to be down. And that number 13 was Sadie Switzer, who had checked in. Missed her checking in. Now we got Kara Garcia's checking back in for Friesenhahn, the libero. Panthers with another point, and they are up 7-4 in the first set. Served by Switzer, and there's going to be a short kill there, short attempt. Picked up by the Jaguars, bumped over to number 8. Kara Garcia on the attack. Nice set out there. That's going to be number 22 hitting it into the net. Specific. That's going to be a point for the Panthers. So 8-4 now. Switzer with the serve. Serves set cross to number 11. Kara Garcia once again on the kill, and she's going to get that one down. So nice kill there by Kara Garcia. That is, oh, I'm sorry, that looks like Madison Salazar is serving, not Switzer. That is Salazar. My apologies to the family. Nice dig there by Bull. Back over, we're going to do this again. That one's going to be off the block. So side out to the Jaguars, 9-5 is now your score. It's like number 22 now, that's Suffolk serving for the Jaguars. Nice bump, set across court to Kara Garcia, and she's going to knock it right off of the head of number 2, Maddie Hurden. Point for the Panthers, so 10-5 lead for Medina Valley as number 8 checks in. That's going to be Grace Medley. That'll be her first action of the evening. Grace Medley in, and she'll go straight to the service line. Picked up over there. Looks like number 11. They're going to feed number 11. That's Sloan Paul. Sloan Paul with the kill, and they are going to try to continue to feed number 11. Point for the Jaguars, so got a 10-6 lead now. Welcome if you've tuned in. It's a solo job tonight for me. Nice set, cross court to Kara Garcia, and she just couldn't get her body right. So Kara with the swing and a miss. It's going to be a point for the Jaguars. That looks like number 3 serving. That's Lila Smith. Picked up, nice set, cross court to Garcia again. Garcia hits it off of number 11. Little tap there. Set goes to Bull in the back row. Bull gets it over, and number 11 back with it. Nice dig there by Salazar. Kara Garcia cross court. Picked up by the Jaguars. There's Paul again with her a little dinker. And that's going to get down for a point. That was number 17. That was Lana Smith. Nice little dinker there. So 11-7 is your score as, let's see, who just checked in? Somebody just checked in. I didn't see who it was, but I do know Friesenhan is back on the floor, so it could have possibly been her. Lana Smith with the serve. And that's going to be it. That's going to be hit out on the return. So 12-7 lead for the Panthers. And we're going to get our first timeout of the game. And the timeouts this year are brought to you. That's a home team timeout. That is brought to you by Texan Bank. So thank you, Texan Bank. We're going to take a quick pause for the cause, and we'll be right back with these messages.
Right now, it's Chevrolet's 3-time Dealer of the Year, North Park Chevrolet. Get $15,000 off MSRP and 1.9% financing on
Call
new
State Farm agent
1500
Hazel
trucks.
Russell in
Plus
Castroville at
$22.50 in trade assistance cash and $7,000 off MSRP
83441.
on new Blazers. Lease a new Equinox for $299 with zero down, or buy for $23,999. Get 2.1% financing on all new Traverses. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
And welcome back. Welcome back to the North Park Chevrolet broadcast of Medina Valley Panther Volleyball. And we'd like to thank all of our sponsors. First of all, our title sponsor, North Park Chevrolet, Medina Electric, Tanya's Travel by Design, Castroville State Bank, Lone Star Towing, Texan Bank, 3D Landscaping, Security State Bank, Hazel Russell, State Farm Agent, the Rusty Rooster Drive-Thru, and Sammy's Restaurant and Habeas Bakery, along with IMS Industrial Maintenance Service Owners, as that serve is in, and they go right to number 11. That's off the block, and it looks like Casey Ferris got a little ding on her finger there, but that will be a point. That's Paul again for the Jaguars. And I have Tigers on there. It should be Jaguars. And that's going to be an ace there. So that's going to be a second ace. So right away now, the Jaguars have climbed right back into this game, and Panthers find their lead down to 2. 12-10 lead, as that is Paul serving. Jump serve, picked up nicely, set to Ferris, and that's going to be off the block. So point for Ferris and the Panthers. 13-10. Panthers need to have Friesenhahn back at the service line. Need to look to try to see if they can't reel off, get a couple of those points back. Friesenhahn, nice serve, back row. Paul picks it up. Picked up by Libero, cross court by number 4. Picked up by Salazar. Salazar with the attack, and she's going to have that one. So nice kill by Salazar. Point Panthers. Friesenhahn with another serve. And that's going to be blocked. It looked like Ferris on the block. And that one's going to be back row, set by Alana Smith, and that's going to be picked up and tipped over by the Jaguars. Cross court to Salazar, and that's going to be long. So point goes to the Jaguars. Ball goes to the Jaguars. Librero is now serving for the Jaguars. That's number 8, Giada Obregon. Set to Ferris, and there's going to be a kill for Ferris. Panthers lead 15-11, and they will retain the, I guess you say return the service. They're serving. How's that? It's going to be, looks like Haley Bull serving. Over to number 22 with a ding. Looked like she was under the net. No call. And that's going to be a deep dig by Salazar. Picked up by, it's not Bull, I'm sorry. It's Bullard. That was Madison Bullard that served. And that point is going to go to the Jaguars. 15-12 Panther lead. We are in the first set. Serve goes back row. Friesenhahn with the bump. Salazar over to Beal, and Beal hits it into the net. So point Jaguars. (15-13) in the first. Serve back to Friesenhahn again. Salazar going to Obregon feeding somebody else there. That's number 13, Sadie Switzer. That's going to be long. So Panthers, oh, they're saying that was a tip ball. That looked like it was way over their head, but no argument. Jaguars get the point. 15-14, pull within 1. It's the first time to be within 1 since the beginning of the match. Number 2 still attacking that back row with her serves. And there is we got somebody, number 4 is in the net, so that was Switzer, I think, with the swing again. Panthers will get the ball back with a 16-14 lead. Looks like now that is Haley Bull will jump in and assume serving duties. Bull with the serve. There's a set and a block by Salazar. Picked up, gonna set over there, and nobody covering the backside over there. Nice block by the Jaguars. Once again, Jaguars come to within a point. 16-15 lead for the Panthers. Nice serve there by number 4, McKenna Hurtless. And the Panthers will take their first timeout as the Jaguars have come to tie it. And the visiting team timeouts this year are brought to you by 3D Landscaping. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Welcome back to the North Park Chevrolet broadcast of Medina Valley Volleyball. The Jaguars have tied it up here in Floresville, 16-16. We are in the first set. Panthers led by as many as 4 or 5. And the Jaguars have slowly clawed back into it. That's number 4. That's McKenna Hurtless serving. It's going to go off of Madison Bullard on the back row. And the Jaguars will take their first lead of the night. Hurtless still serving. Bull with the bump. Smith over to Switzer, and that's going to be in. Switzer found the sideline over there. So 17-17 is your score now. With, let's see, that's number 7. Looks like Salazar. Madeline Salazar going to the service line. Salazar with the serve middle. There's a nice block by the Panthers. There's a swinging. That one's out. That time, Paul didn't find the interior, and the Panthers will take the lead back. 18-17. Salazar with the serve. Their short set there. Picked up nice block by Switzer. And that one's not going to be blocked. They found Paul that time on the left side for the kill. So 18-18 as the Jaguars get the ball back. And I'll tell you right now, with Paul sitting over there on the left side, right where she needs to be, I'm sure they're going to feed her quite a bit. That's number 22. That's Suffolk with the serve. Picked up by Bullard. Panthers regain it. Kara Garcia with a little tip over. Nice dig there. Nice dink by Alana Smith. Panthers get the lead back. So a little bit of back and forth here between the Jaguars and the Panthers as number 8 and number 16, that's Grace Medley and Casey Ferris, check back in for the Panthers. Medley goes to the service line with a 1-point lead. Medley back row, setting number 9, and that's going to be blocked by Ferris, I think. I'm not real good. It was either Ferris or Alana Smith, but somebody got a block in there. 20-18. Served by Medley. Picked up again. They're going to feed ball this time. There's a pickup. And that's going to be a deep. And they went cross court that time, and that's going to be in as it gets by Bull. Side out to the Jaguars. Panthers still hold a 1-point lead. Looks like number 3, that's Lila Smith with the serve. Alana Smith tried to dink it back over, and they go right back to Paul. Is she going to get a heavy dose of that? The Panthers are going to get a heavy dose of that. 20-20. 20-20 is, once again, the score has been deadlocked. It's going to be Lila Smith with the serve again. A little jump serve there, picked up by the Panthers. Bull with it, back over on a free ball. There it comes. Right back to her, and that one's picked up. And the Panthers are not going to be able to get to it, as the Jaguars will take another lead, and the Panthers are going to take another timeout. These timeouts are brought to you by 3D Landscaping and Design. We'll be right back as the Panthers try to regroup.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Like you, we love calling this home. Castroville State Bank has been serving the Medina Valley area for over 63 years by providing the best financial products, modern technology, and customer service. Not only are we the local bank you can rely on for all your financial needs, but we are also your neighbors, giving back to the community we grew up in and love. Come home to Castroville State Bank.
Welcome back to the North Park Chevrolet broadcast as the volley is going here as the Jaguars served it. Kara Garcia with a miss right there, and the Jaguars will get another point and take a 22-20 lead. As number 3, Lila Smith, is still serving for the Jaguars. Time to break a serve here. That's going to be off of Friesenhahn. 23-20, 2 points away from the set point. Panthers really need a break right here. Picked up by Bull. Smith with a set to Garcia. And they're going to call Garcia in the net. So that's going to be another point for the Jaguars. So the Jaguars are sitting here now with set point. 24-20. Smith with a serve. Friesenhahn. Smith to Ferris. Right back at Ferris as they block it. A little dink over. Puts the ball right to Ball, and Ball's going to hit it into the net. So big break there for the Panthers. 24-21. As Abby Beal checks back in now for Haley Bull. Alana Smith goes to the service line. Panthers need to rule off at least 3 here. That one floats in there. And they're feeding the ball on the other side now. Smith gets to it, sets it, feeds Beal. And picked up by Smith in the back. That tip went over the Panthers, and that will be point for the Jaguars. That's going to be set 1 for the Jaguars. We're going to go to the second set, and we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Have you ever been in a car accident? Was your car taken to a body shop, or maybe an impound yard? Perhaps a major repair that's too costly. Even if this happened 2 years ago, Lone Star Towing is interested in buying all junk, wrecked, and abandoned vehicles. The process of getting you paid and that vehicle out of there is quick and easy. Call Lone Star Towing today at 210-777-0585.
Texas, 268,000 square miles and then some. Twice as much elbow room as California. There's just no place like Texas. You can take that to the bank. Texan Bank, poised and ready for a future that's wide open. Member FDIC.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates, and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Right now at Chevrolet's 3-time Dealer of the Year, North Park Chevrolet. Get $15,000 off MSRP and 1.9% financing on new Silverado 1500 trucks, plus $2,250 in trade assistance cash, and $7,000 off MSRP on new Blazers. Lease a new Equinox for $299 with 0 down or buy for $23,999. Get 2.1% financing on all new Traverses. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Welcome back, everybody, to the North Park Chevrolet broadcast of Medina Valley Panther Volleyball. We are live from Floresville, Texas, our first volleyball broadcast of the year, and we hope to bring you as many as we can this volleyball season. I know Panthers are already 15-10. They've played a heck of a tournament season already. But what we normally do is we try to get as many of the district games as we can so that you can hear from our advertisers and those of you that are out of town, out of state, can't make it to a game can, watch the games and hear some commentary. It's not always the best, but we try. So patronize these advertisers. Like I said, North Park Chevrolet has been with us since day one, and we appreciate them, as have a lot of these advertisers. And if you're ever interested in advertising for a sport, just give me a call, Jeff Stivers, at 830-931-4504, or you can email us at jeff@mvbn.net. So we're about ready to start set 2 here, as the Panthers led most of set 1 and kind of faltered once they got to 20. Let the Jaguars go on a little run, so we'll see if the Panthers can crank it back up as number 6. That will be Mia Camacho, it looks like, in for her first action, and she will start things off with a serve. And that will be a kill for Hutchinson. No, McKenna Hurtless. That was McKenna Hurtless on that kill. So, kind of the opposite way the first match started, as the Panthers took an early, quick lead. Jaguars returned the favor. It's Maddie Herden with the serve. Abby Beal with the strike there. Lana Smith getting that little close, saved by Panthers. Number 7, that's going to fall in there as a good effort there by Friesenhahn on the back row, but that'll be the second point for the Jaguars. And that is number 7, Madeline Salazar. Number 2 to serve again for the Jaguars. Beal again. Beal's going to get the kill on that one, so that will turn the ball over now to the Panthers, who trail 2-1 early in the match, as Haley Bull will check in for Beal, and she will go straight to the service line. And that serve is going to go into the net. Point for the Jaguars. Nice save there, as Claire Boehm has now checked into the game on the front row. Let's see if Friesenhahn can get it over, and that one hits in the net. So 4-1 lead now for the Jaguars, and we're going to get a timeout, and that visiting team timeout is going to be sponsored by 3D Landscape, and we'll take it with them as the Panthers find themselves trailing early 4-1 in the second set. We'll be right back.
Call State Farm agent Hazel Russell in Castroville at 830-931-3441.
Rusty Rooster at 806 Highway 90 West in Castroville is the place to stop on your way home from work or to drop by on the weekend to grab some beverages without ever leaving your truck. Rusty Rooster, the place in Castroville for quenching your thirst from sun up to sundown. Drive through today. Fast, convenient. That's Rusty Rooster, 806 Highway 90 West in Castroville. After all, anything goes till the rooster crows.
And welcome back to the North Park Chevrolet broadcast of Medina Valley Volleyball. The Panthers find themselves down 1-0 and trail in the second set 4-1. As Coach Griggs got an early timeout. Serve goes back row to Bull, and that goes off of Bull out of bounds, out of play. There'll be another point there for the Jaguars, 5-1 now. Serve is handled, 3-ball back over. And that's going to be a little confusing there. That looked like number 12 went up, Gabby Valadez, and thought somebody else was going to get that ball. But luckily the Panthers are the victors in that volley and get the ball back. So 5-2 now. Number 7, Salazar. And that goes off of the block of Claire Bain. So point Jaguars. The Suffolk. And that's going to be a ace right there. Panthers look all out of their wits right now. 7-2 lead. Suffolk still serving. Goes back row. Played nicely. Set to Kara Garcia, and that's going to be down. Nice dig there. Suffolk going to be blocked by Claire Bain. Back up. Claire Bain's going to have another attack at it. Hits it back row. And that's going to be a kill right there for, that's going to be you-know-who. Sloan Paul with another kill for the Jaguars and another point. So 8-2 now, Jaguars. Service goes back row to Friesenhahn, and that's off the, it's going to be off the ventilation unit up top. 9-2, Jaguars extending their lead. Back row, Lana Smith with a little dink over, handled by the Jaguars. That's going to be close to the end. They're not going to be able to get to that one, so bad set there for the Jaguars, favors the Panthers. Number 8, Grace Medley, and number 16, Casey Ferris, checking in for the Panthers. And we're going to have Grace Medley at the service line as the Panthers trail 9-3. And there's Sloan Paul. Ferris. There's number 12 with a nice shot that time. That's Gabby Valadez. And there's nice save, nice dig there by the front row of the Panthers. Kara Garcia and Ferris in there. Another save by Garcia. Ferris with a little hit over. And there's Sloan Paul, and the Panthers handle that one. Smith gets to it, gives Kara Garcia one back. Back and forth, nice volley here by both teams. And that's going to be stuffed. Alana Smith gets stuffed that time by number 9. That's Emily Hutchinson. Some of these names we recognize from them being in our district, from the Jaguars being in our district for the last several years. Is I think at one time they had several of these girls playing as freshmen. believe that was one of them, Lila Smith. Over to Garcia, she's going to hit it off the net. That's going to get Coach Griggs to call another timeout here as visiting team timeouts, 3D Landscape. And we'll be back after a word from our sponsors. Welcome back to Floresville and the North Park Chevrolet broadcast of Medina Valley Panther Volleyball this 2024 volleyball season. As the Panthers are playing in their last non-district game, as Friday, Laredo Johnson will come to the confines of Panther Gymnasium, Medina Valley High School. Tip-off for that game will be approximately 6:15. It always depends on how fast or how slow the JV game goes ahead of it. We will be there, and we will have the broadcast, but I'm sure they would like to have you in the bleachers. Serve goes back row, Friesenhahn back over, and that's going to be blocked by Smith. Bumped over to Sloan. Paul, and another kill there for Paul. She's racking up the kills as Jaguars extend 12-3. Serve once again. Those are the tough ones. Lila Smith with, if you had a perfect serve, that would be it, where it barely skims the top of the net and falls in no man's land. 13-3 score now for the Jaguars as they are running away with this second set. Panthers need a stop. That's going to be it. The stop they asked for, as that serve will be long. And the Panthers can regroup as Abby Beal checks back in for the Panthers. This will be the biggest front line that the Panthers can have without their regular starter in there. And that's going to be, and Sloan Paul says, I don't care how big they are. As she puts another kill down and takes the ball right back. 14-4 lead for the Jaguars. And right now the Panthers have no answer for Sloan Paul. Picked up by the Panthers. Over to Abby Beal. Dug nicely by the Jaguars, and that's going to be off the block, so that's going to be a point. Jaguars, 15-4 lead now. Kara Garcia, and that's going to be McKenna Hurtless. Between Hurtless, Hutchinson, and Paul, their front three are kind of dominating the Panther front three right now. And Paul is not even up there. She's serving. As there is a substitute, Jaguars get somebody else in the game with a 16-4 lead. Paul with the serve, and that's going to float out. So another break there for the Panthers, an unforced error. 16-5 now as Kara Garcia goes out. Looks like, is that Salazar that checked in? I'm sorry. My mistake. Addison Friesenhahn with the serve. Broken by the Jaguars. Smith with a cross-court set to Salazar. Dug nicely by Obregon. Free ball here as Salazar takes another stab at it, but Paul gets one in the back court. Not only can she play the front, she can play the back. And that's going to be struck by Beal. Back to Friesenhahn. Picked up in the back row. Over to Salazar, who was kind of out of position, had to shuffle her feet a little bit. And Friesenhahn at the back row cannot get that kill as another Jaguar point. And the Jaguars right now are rolling. And I believe that was number 9. That was Emily Hutchinson with another kill. It's going to be Obregon, I believe. Yeah, Giada Obregon, the libero, as the serve. Feeds Ferris on the outside right. And that's going to be Hurtless with a kill. 18-5. Coach Griggs with a few words of encouragement as the ball is retrieved by the line judge. Obregon still with the serve. Serve for Obregon. Set to Salazar. Salazar with a attack, and that's going to be a block, but that's going to be right back at Beal. Jaguars handle it, and they're going to feed their stud back in the back row. She's going to attack. Panthers break it, and Beal with a shot right back at him. Once again, Paul with another shot. That's going to be off the block and right down in there, so a kill for Salazar. Break now for the Panthers as they have broken. It's 18-6 as number 6, Mia Camacho, and number 12, Claire Bain, check in. It's going to be Mia Camacho serving. That's going to be a back row. Paul gets to it, and that's going to be a save. Nice save by Paul and Obregon, and that's going to be a kill. Oh, it's going to be out. Oh, I thought they just set it right up there perfectly for Sefnick, and she hits it long. So break for the Panthers there as 18-7 now. See if the Panthers can reel off a few points here to claw back in. Camacho with the serve. Set to, that's going to be cross court out. McKenna Hurtless. So Mia Camacho with another point rolled off here from the service. Nice serve there by Camacho, and they're not going to get to that one. So another point there for the Panthers as Camacho caught the Jaguars sleeping over there. And that's number 10 that is checked in. That is Taryn Pennerlich, who is checked in for the first time. Camacho, Paul with a dig, sets Snefnick, and Snefnick puts it down. Jaguars are in rhythm. When they're in rhythm, they're getting their kills. So 19-9 lead. It's going to be Maddie Hurden with the serve. Smith with another set. Beal with an attack. Saved by the Jaguars. Cross court and blocked by Beal. It's going to be hit deep. That's going to be out as Smith tries to save it. So 20-9. It's going to be over to the Jaguars. Jaguars setting Sloan Paul. Once again, Sloan. Will get one down. And we will have another substitution. Number 6 is checking in for the Jaguars. That's Alyssa Fisk. That'll be her first action. Serve goes back row to Camacho. Smith with a set to Bain. And that's going to be back to Paul, and she's going to be picked up that time. Cross court. And there's a nice block there by Beal. Once again picked up by Friesenhahn. Smith to Salazar. Salazar's blocked. And we got us another good volley going here. Claire Bain with, and that's going to find its way out. Get you some, whatever. 22-9. Nice pickup there by Friesenhahn, and Beal with the hammer, picked up by the Jaguars, and there comes Sloan Paul. Beal with the tip, with the dink. That nice pickup there by Friesenhahn in the back row, feeding Salazar, and that's going to find its way down. So nice cross court there by Salazar as Beal will check out, and Haley Bull will check back in. Panthers 22-10. Not going down quietly. As Bull will go to the service. Serve for Bull is over. Set outside to, that would be the Alyssa Fisk. And the Jaguars were in the net. Looked like Fisk was in the net, so point Panthers, 22-11. Even if the Panthers can't get back to within striking distance here, a little confidence will go a long way as they would start game 3. And there's one of those perfect serves again. That perfect serve that time was by Haley Bull. I'm sorry. Yeah, Haley Bull with that perfect serve. Bull again. That one's going to float over the top of the net. And we have another one checking in. That's going to be number 14 who hits it into the net, Neva Joyner. Panthers within 9. Bull with the serve. Back row to Paul. Back row set to Obregon. Picked up by Friesenhahn. Killed by Salazar. Picked up nicely. Nice dig there in the back row. And that's going to be off the Panthers. So side out, 23-13 now. The Jaguars lead as number 5 checks in. That's Felicity Soria. And that'll be her first time to check in tonight, Felicity Soria. 23, it's a 10-point lead. Bull picks it up. Smith with the set. Over to Salazar. Picked up by the Jaguars. Sloan Paul's back in the front. And she gets that one. Panthers pick it up. Free ball. Nice block there in the middle by Claire Bain. Over the top. That one's going to be picked up by Friesenhahn. And the Panthers get that one over. And that will be out. So good job by the Panthers. Getting the ball back. 23-14. 9-point lead again as Kara Garcia checks in for the libero. Looks like Salazar back to serve. And we're going to be out of rotation over here, the Jaguars, so that'd be a point for the Panthers. That happens a lot, when you start substituting. As Floresville coach gets an explanation. Thank you, man. We're still talking about it. I guess the coach doesn't. They're trying to get their lineup straightened out. Thank you to Zach Griggs, who just went and got me a bottle of water. Good kid. And that's going to be Sloan Paul with a good paw. That one almost went straight down. 24-15. This will be set point for the Jaguars. That's going to go out. So serve out of bounds. Point for the Panthers as they're within 8, but they got to roll off about 8 in a row right here. Cannot have a side out. There's going to be another out of rotation there. Another point for the Panthers, another unforced errors. Coach still trying to get it straight over here. Panthers back within 7. Now she sends the Libero over to get a correct interpretation from the head official. They don't like what the side official is telling them. Still waiting for it to all get straightened out here. And I guess they finally accepted what they told them as serve. It goes in. Sloan gets a paw, and Friesenhahn gets it, and nobody goes to it. So that's the second set now as the Panthers fall down 2 games now to the Jaguars. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and we'll be back for set 3 when we return.
Right now at Chevrolet's 3-time Dealer of the Year, North Park Chevrolet. Get $15,000 off MSRP and 1.9% financing on new Silverado 1500 trucks, plus $2,250 in trade assistance cash, and $7,000 off MSRP on new Blazers. Lease a new Equinox for $299 with 0 down, or buy for $23,999. Get 2.1% financing on all new Traverses. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Like you, we love calling this home. Castroville State Bank has been serving the Medina Valley area for over 63 years by providing the best financial products, modern technology, and customer service. Not only are we the local bank you can rely on for all your financial needs, but we are also your neighbors, giving back to the community we grew up in and love. Come home to Castroville State Bank.
Have you ever been in a car accident? Was your car taken to a body shop? Or maybe an impound yard? Perhaps a major repair that's too costly. Even if this happened 2 years ago, Lone Star Towing is interested in buying all junk, wrecked, and abandoned vehicles. The process of getting you paid and that vehicle out of there is quick and easy. Call Lone Star Towing today at 210-777-0585.
Texas, 268,000 square miles and then some. Twice as much elbow room as California. There's just no place like Texas. And you can take that to the bank. Texan Bank, poised and ready for a future that's wide open. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the North Park Chevrolet broadcast of Medina Valley Panther Volleyball for the year of 2024. Panthers find themselves down 2-0 against the Floresville Jaguars tonight. Panthers are without their starting middle, Carrie Ann Graham, who is either feeling under the weather, a little sick tonight, getting ready for the first district matchup this next Friday. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jeff Stivers. We hope to have several district games broadcast for you, especially the ones that are out of town. And we are about to get started as the Jaguar libero Giotto Obregon starts things off. Goes right through everybody's hands. And Panthers start like the second match, down 1-0. Obregon, Friesenhahn basically sets it up there for McKenna Hurtless. Quick timeout by Coach Griggs. 3D landscaping timeout brought to you. She gets a quick timeout. We're going to stay right here, actually. Not real happy with the effort that the Panthers have come out with in their third match, and it could be the final set. It could be the match if the Panthers don't figure out a way to crack the Jaguars' attack here. Like I said, the Panthers and the Jaguars have met twice this year, and my understanding is they split both matches in tournament play. The Jaguars, a former district opponent of the Panthers, stayed down in 5A this year and are in basically a new district. The Panthers themselves, of course, have moved up to the 6A level, and they will be playing in they call it the border district. They'll be going to Laredo 4 times, Del Rio 1 time, Eagle Pass 1 time. So we'll be making several trips towards the border. Obregon with the serve. That is picked up by trying to learn everybody's names. Nice block there by Garcia. And the Jaguars get it right back, though. Can't tell who that is. Must be Salazar. No, there's Salazar on the bench. Get you a number here in a minute, as that's who I'm talking about. No, it's number 8. That's Grace Medley in there starting the third set. Here comes a kill from the everywhere Jaguar, Sloan Paul. She's got to be a senior if that's the same girl that was a freshman that was starting several years ago that was so good. Obregon. Cross court there to Beal, and Beal hits it into the net. So 5-0 lead now for the Jaguars. Obregon's serve goes to Friesenhahn, back into the net. So 6-0 as we have a sub. Salazar comes in for Friesenhahn. Obregon right back at it, right to Salazar. Salazar gets it up over to Beal. Beal with a kill. Beal with a kill. Kill for Beal. So Jaguar serve has been broken as it's number 9, Madison Bullard, checking in for Kara Garcia. And Bullard will go back to the service. Nice serve by Bullard. Nice set, and that's across court, out. So score there as it was McKenna Hurtless, one of the few misses the Jaguars have had. Bullard with the perfect serve. And gets the Panthers, cuts the score in half now, as the Jaguars now lead 6-3. That one's going to fall in no man's land, so another point there for the Panthers, and Bullard to Hurtless, set across to Hernser, and that's going to be out off the block, so point now to the Jaguars. 7-4. As it looks like Maddie Hurton back to serve. Picked up by Grace Medley in there. That's going to be shot down right through the middle of Mackenzie Sefcik. So point there for the Jaguars, 8-4. Herndon serving. That's going to be let's call that a set to the other team as Hurtless makes the Panthers pay. That's 9-4 now for the Panthers, for the Jaguars, I'm sorry. Dug by Bullard, set to Ferris as she gets that one to fall. So Lana Smith with the set. Got a couple of subs checking in now. It's number 6 and number 13. Mia Camacho and Sadie Switzer checking in. Camacho serving. That's going to be a nice block, but it will go out. Rolls off the net out, so another side out there for the Jaguars. Hurtless now will be serving for the Jaguars. Free ball for the Jaguars. Sloan kind of snuck up there. Got a quick set. Panthers defended it. Back and forth now as Medley's Switzer sets. Sorry, get these names right. Little dink. Nice job by the Panthers getting to it as Switzer hits it back row. That's Paul, and that one goes off of Switzer. So Paul with the kill. 10-6 now. 11-5. I missed one. I gave one to the wrong team. 11-5 now. Jaguars lead. That's going to be long. Point for the Panthers. Number 11 now checking in. That's Emma Albee. She'll be checking in. Emma Albee will be checking in to serve. I think this is Emma's first action. Gets the serve in. Nice serve there by Emma. Little back and forth action now. And to Paul. Paul, nice dig on the back row there by Bullard. Bullard with another save over there. Cross court set to Salazar. Salazar, cross court. And there's that was a set right there for Switzer and just missed it. So side out goes to the Jaguars. Looks like we're gonna get another timeout sponsored by 3D Landscaping. We'll take it with them. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Right now at Chevrolet's 3-time Dealer of the Year, North Park Chevrolet. Get $15,000 off MSRP and 1.9% financing on new Silverado 1500 trucks. Plus $2,250 in trade assistance cash. And $7,000 off MSRP on new Blazers. Lease a new Equinox for $299 with 0 down or buy for $23,999. Get 2.1% financing on all new Traverses. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Welcome back to the North Park Chevrolet broadcast of Medina Valley Panther Volleyball, live from Floresville High School Gymnasium. Panthers are down 2-0, and they find themselves down in set 3, 12-6. Panthers are trying to figure out a way to handle these attackers from the Jaguars. Jaguars with a free ball. And Paul goes on the attack again from the right side. Saved by the Panthers there. Nice little dish there by number 13, Sadie Switzer. Give the Panthers the ball back. Sub going in. Kara Garcia in for Bullard. Looks like Grace Medley, or is that Salazar? That's Salazar going to the back to serve. Salazar with the serve. Oh, and there's a set to Paul. That was one of the, not a great set, but it got the job done. 13-7 now. Paul was expecting something a little lower. Sub here for the Jaguars. It's number 3, that's Lila Smith. Nice dig there by Camacho. Cross court by Switzer. And the attack, that's number 9, Emily Hutchinson, putting one down off of the Panthers for a point, 14-7. Serves in there, picked up by Salazar, cross court to Kara Garcia, and she just hits it out. So 15-7 now. Served the back row, Emma, let's see, what was her name? Emma Albee. And that's going to be out. Oh, it looked like it was off. That's going to be a tip. Yeah, it was. It was off the Panthers. So point Jaguars as Lila Smith continues to serve. And it's going to be off the Panthers. So 17-7. That's a 10-point lead there now for the Jaguars. As Coach Griggs has a lot of subs in right now, trying to get some experience before they start district play. Switzer, looks like it was Jaguar in the net, so point Panthers. As number 8, Grace Medley and Casey Ferris check back in for the Panthers. Medley heads to the service line, and that ball will be in the net, so 18-8 is your score. Back row serve, set to Ferris. Ferris with a little chunk, and she gets it in there. Ferris gets it to fall. 18-9. Looks like Alana Smith now will be serving. And that's going to be one of those perfect serves. It was too perfect. Stayed up there a little bit too long. A little block there by Garcia. And that's going to be down for Beal. Beal with the kill, so 18-10. Nice job there. Saved by Paul. Beal on the dink. We'll get that one to fall. So good job there by Beal. Good job by the Panthers. Lana Smith with the serve. Picked up by Obregon. That's going to be a nice dig there by Medley. Jaguars with their own nice dig. Beal blocked. Ferris gets one over. Back to Hutchinson. That's going to be blocked. Smith setting Beal. Beal with a two-handed cross quarter to put one down. So 18-12 now, Medina Valley. Jaguars. Lana Smith now, still serving for the Panthers. Picked up by Paul. That goes to Hurtless. Hurtless with a kill. 19-12. Obregon with the serve. Nice hit there by Garcia. Blocked. It kept going to Paul, and Paul from the back road was blocked. It looks like Casey Ferris with the block. So 19-13 now. Looks like Bullard checked in with the serve. Over to Hernser. Hernser with a little cross-court dinker. I wouldn't call it a kill, but you got to call it a kill. But point 20. 20-13 now, Jaguars. Yep, that ball was placed just right. Perfect. As Maddie Hurden goes back to serve again. Seems like she's been serving all night. Picked up by Medley in the middle. Set to Salazar and blocked and back at the Panthers, so 21-13. Herndon serving again. Bullard with the dig. Beal back in her face, and Ferris hits it into the antenna. I know it ain't called an antenna, I call it an antenna. 22-13. Maybe it is called an antenna. Jaguars with the serve. Picked up by Medley. Across to Ferris. And that's going to be out. And they're asking for a tip, and they say no tip. So point Panthers. 22-14 as the Panthers will get the ball back. Substitutes coming in. 6 and 13 again. Mia Camacho and Sadie Switzer. So Camacho at the service line. And that's going to be a nice little block there and put back by Beal, Abby Beal, senior Abby Beal. I know there's a couple of seniors. We don't have the classification, so I know there's a couple of seniors on the Panther team. Nice serve by Camacho. Obregon to Paul. Paul gets it across. Paul hadn't come out of the game. Beal gets it thrown back at her. Switzer gets it back over. Reset for the Jaguars. A little miss hit over there, but it gets it over. Going again, and they're setting Paul, and she hits it into the net. So point Panthers, 22-16. As the Panthers slowly clawing their way back into this match. Camacho, nice serve. That's going to be out. No tip. So another point for the Panthers, within 5 points. Back Camacho, backcourt again, Obregon. Get it over to, they got Panthers covered at that time from Suffolk. Jaguars back to Suffolk. She's going to go cross court, and Beal's there for the putback. So Panthers with a little bit of life as they climb to within 4. We're going to get a home team timeout. That's going to be sponsored by Texan Bank. We'll take it with them as the Panthers have clawed back to within 4 in set 3. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Welcome back to the North Park Chevrolet broadcast of Medina Valley Panther Volleyball. Panthers have clawed back to within 4 points in the third set here. Trying to extend this match. As Mia Camacho will continue to serve. And the serve goes back row to Paul. Cross court to Suffolk. Picked up nicely by the Panthers. Bullard with a back row kill or attack. Nice dig there by Smith. Get it to... There's going to be a save there by Smith. It's going to fall in there. So number 13 there, Sadie Switzer. Looked like she got it over, but they didn't call it, so point for the Panthers. Panthers within 3. Served by Camacho. And that one's going to be down for the Jaguars. I'm sorry, that one is down, so 23-19. That's going to be McKenna Huntless to serve. Dug by Bullard. That's going to be off the Panthers block, so game match point here coming up for the Jaguars. Hurtless gets it back row to Bullard. Bullard up to Smith. Beal with the attack. Picked up nicely by the Jaguars. Paul with not as brilliant as of a kill this time, but nonetheless it gets the job done, and that's going to be the final, 25-19, as the Jaguars sweep 3 from the Panthers. And just a reminder that we will be at Medina Valley Friday night as the Panthers will open district play against Laredo Johnson. So join us for Tuesday and Friday broadcast for volleyball and Friday night broadcast on Medina Valley Broadcast Network YouTube channel for football. I'm Jeff Stivers, and closing it out from Floresville. Thanks for tuning in. Have a safe trip home, and go Panthers.